Okay, kia ora whānau, you're here with me, the maoriwargamer, and today we'll be playing a Warhammer 40K battle report. Let's go. Welcome whānau to this 50 power level battle between the Tower of the Farsight Enclaves and the Space Wolves, the Sons of Russ, here on this fiery molten battlefield on the planet of Atreus, as the forces still battle it out to determine the fate of the Atreus planet, the continuation of my narrative campaign for 2019. So using the open war cards for this game, there's a deployment zone, so no man's land with us going at it, slugging out, playing Glory Seeker mission. So it is not enough to simply defeat your foe. They must be humbled, their leaders slain, and their greatest weapons annihilated to demonstrate your superiority. So each player adds up the power rating for all enemy units that are destroyed during the battle. Oh, doubling the power rating of any units that have the character, vehicle, or monster keyword. So by the end of the game, we'll see who's going to win. Orbital debris will be firing down from up high, crashing into the battlefield, potentially spicing things up. That's the little twist. And I have a ruse card up my sleeve to use as I need to. So buckle up there, whānau, grab yourself a beer, grab yourself some popcorn, high quality tabletop entertainment by a humble wargamer from New Zealand. Straight for your viewing pleasure there, whānau. New models, beautiful armies, all ready to go down. Xenos versus Imperium, who's going to win? Place your bets. We'll find out, whānau, as we go into turn one, but before we do, let's take a closer look at the armies that we'll be playing with today. Leading the tower, we have a patrol detachment, led by a cadre fireblade with a pulse rifle and a little sword. Two 10-man fire warrior strike team squads, all with pulse rifles. The squad here has 2 gun drones, the squad here has 2 marker light drones. We have the elite Crew Tracker from Blackstone Fortress, Diet Greg. He's armed with a Crew rifle and some other goodies. 3-man Crisis Suit Squad with the plasma rifles on each, 2-2, and this guy has a plasma rifle and a flamer, as well as 2 shield drones. A mighty Riptide battlesuit with a heavy burst cannon, 2 fusion blasters, 2 shielded missile drones, and a devilfish with, I think it's a burst cannon and 2 gun drones. Leading the Space Wolves, we have a patrol detachment led by a Primaris Wolflord with a power fist and a plasma pistol, accompanied by a librarian, what do you call them, like wolf priests, with a 4-staff bolt gun probably. 2 5-man Grey Hunter squads with just bolt guns. This guy here's got a plasma gun. 5-man Intercessor squad with bolt rifles. 5-man Wolf Guard Terminator squad with, these are the ones with the random weapons. A Redemptor Dreadnought with a heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, Gatling cannons, 2 rocket pods, Redemptor Fist. Hopefully that was everything. 5-man Longfang squad with plasma cannon. What one's that one? Multi-melter, las cannon, rocket launcher, heavy bolter. And lastly, a 5-man Fenrisian wolf squad with claws and teeth. Alright, whānau, so in a movement phase for the tower, turn 1. Riptide, I Nova-charged that, giving him the burst cannon 18 shots, as well as a 3-up invulnerable save at the cost of 1 command point. Everyone else standing still. Also brought in Diet Greg from Deep Strike reserves as well. So I was keeping them in backup, but luckily I won the roll-off. So might as well bring down everyone to just, because that's it, we'll just don't even need to move, it's just going to be a shooting. So that's it, everyone's standing still. Crew Tracker's here, Riptide's moved, and the Crisis battlesuits have dropped down. So that's end of the movement phase. However, my opponent has decided to play a stratagem. So Chooser of the Slain, the rune piece familiars act as battlefield spies, alerting nearby space walls when unseen enemies approach. So this one says, use it when a unit is arriving from deep strike, which, yeah, that's been done. A single friendly unit within 6 inches of that rune piece priest can immediately shoot at the enemy unit. So he's saying 6 inches, that the dreadnought is in 6 inches of that. I would love to get your thoughts on that there, Fano, if you agree, if you disagree. That's like tip edge to tip edge slightly that within. But that's not even within. Tip to tip, that's like tip to tip. That's a distance of 6 inches, not within. And the ruling says within. But we'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. But here, you know, we just play pretty relaxed, so not too stressed. It's not a tournament or competitive environment. So I'm going to accept that at the cost of 2 command points. But yeah, would really love to hear if that is 6 inches to you, if that's within, if he gets that. But let me know in the comments on that one. Hotly contest that. And I've skimmed through the rule books, but I can't find anything. So leave your feedback, and I'm going to get this guy shooting in. Alright, so the Redemptor Dreadnought shot in. Again, hotly contested. Once again, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on that one there. At the cost of the shield drone. So we managed to survive that onslaught, and we'll return fire of our own. Turn 1 decimation. Bringing it. Before we get into the shooting phase, it's rolling for the orbital debris. Wreckage up in the air, about to fall down on a 6. Oh, that's cocked. But that's 1-6 there too. 1-6. Alright, so orbital debris bombarding, peppering the field. Coming into the long fangs up here in the building. D3 mortal wounds. Oh, I'm going to command point that.
Can you command point a ruse?
Oh, 3.
Hold on, I'm disputing that.
Alright, so thin the battlefield there with some orbital debris, taking down 3 brave long fangs, and we'll get straight back to shooting. Alright, so end of a pretty lackluster shooting phase for turn 1 for the tower, the Farsight Enclaves, or nearing the end. Managed to blow up the Fenrisian wolves pretty easy. Realization with tower is, you know, you get lots of guns, lots of fire, but no AP, so heading into any Space Marine in cover, that's a 2-up save. Yeah, all this firepower here did nothing. More damage from orbital debris, which is accidental. However, one success would be the mighty Riptide that landed in 2 shots with the fusion blasters and 2 wounds. So rolling 2d6 wounds. Thought I'd do this on camera. So 2d6 for the first shot. 3 wounds there. And another 2d6. Oh.
That was a 1. Or do you want to re-roll it?
I'll re-roll that one. Another 1. Oh, 6, 3, 9.
9.
And he's taken 1 wound.
Still lives. Got 3 wounds left.
Alright, so the Riptide managed to deal 9 wounds onto the Redemptor Dreadnought, and it's got its last shot left, 18 shots with the burst cannon, and there's 6 marker light drones placed onto him as well. So probably overkill, but all these squads are all 5-man, so I don't really see much value in blowing them out. We'll try to take out the Dreadnought, 18 shots hitting on 4s with like +1s and reroll 1s. Alright, and so the final shot, 18 shots from the heavy burst cannon into the Redemptor, 18 shots equals 7 wounds lane, and so he's got 3 wounds left. He's rolling 7 4-up saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you're still dead.
Command point reroll.
Oh, he's risking on a command point reroll. 4-up, and he's alive on 1 wound. Oh shit! shit. Alright, that's the end of turn 1 for Tau. All we ended up killing were like 2-point wolves that no one had any much hopes for anyway. And now a whole army of space. I reckon that's enough Space Marines to wipe out weak Tau. We'll see how they go. Going as Space Wolves turn 1. Alright, so end of movement phase for the Space Wolves turn 1. Witnessing, what did we kill? 5 wolves. 3 long fangs just by the result of orbital debris, which, yeah, my opponent can roll for that too. So, yeah. Space Marines, eh? That's why they're like the best, pretty well rounded. Although I'm not any sort of Tau expert, I just like the look of the models, I guess. Anyway, he's dropped down his 5 Wolfguard Terminators onto his side of the battlefield, countering the Riptide. These guys standing still up here. Intercessors moving across, and he's just standing still. Roll off those orbital debris and see if they do anything. 3 dice. We're rolling for orbital debris. 6 is mortal wounds. Oh, we got 1 shot of orbital debris. Who is it going to land it into? Alright, so Psychic Phase over the Rune Librarian. You remember that guy? Hot figure of turn 1 with his shenanigans. Wait a minute. Is a Librarian equivalent called a... Isn't a Rune Priest a Tech Marine?
No.
Anyway, that guy smited him, so orbital debris damage plus that. He's down to 7 wounds. And then Wolf Hurricane or some Hurricane of the Wolf. Some made of ability. Murderous Hurricane, there we go. Blew away 3 Fire Warriors. Alright, Mad Dog Longfang is he's got the big cojones. Some big acorns on him. He's gonna fire in, supercharging D6 shots. Oh, 3 shots. Yeah. Alright. 3 supercharged plasma shots into the Devilfish. Oh, he didn't blow himself up. Big boy. Alright, so end of the shooting phase, turn 1. For the Space Wolves, the Sons of Russ. Shooting with the Furious Wolf and Vengeance. Yeah, didn't do anything to that. Peeled off about 3 guys there. Peeled off 6 guys there, including drones. That thing's down to 3 health. So yeah, I mean, turn 1, a lot of shots made, but not a lot of damage done on both sides now. I think the most devastating thing was the orbital debris. But my opponent's going to charge into some units, so we'll see if he has any success there. Alright, so the Space Wolves, 9-inch charge. These dudes made it in by the skin of their teeth at the cost of a command point, so none left for the Space Wolves. These 5 Grey Hunters jumped in, and these 4 jumped off there, joining that combat. So, going to punch on into the Tau, who are notorious for being no good in close combat. Also over here, the Intercessors made an 11-inch charge into... I don't think they're that far, but they rolled an 11. So in on that. So we're going to fire back with some Overwatch and hopefully thin the numbers a bit more. Alright, so managed to kill 1 Grey Hunter with Overwatch fire there. And across here, 1 single wound to the Intercessors. All still alive, 5 men ready to chop in. Alright, so the first attacks from the Terminators. Power Fists involved and saved thanks to Nova charging. However, Mr. Thunderhammer Chain Fist, not quite legal, but again, play for fun, landed a hit. There's my 3-up invulnerables, Gonzos. So he's gone from, that's 3, oh no, that's 3 damage apiece. Oh, yeah. That's 9, not 12. So 9 plus 1, so he's on 10 wounds, he's got 4 wounds remaining. And he's got like 9 Grey Hunters ready to punch in, which I don't really rate their chances, but give it a try. Alright, so end of turn 1. What a turn 1 it is. Blistering, devastating, lives lost on both sides. As the battle for Atreus continues here on this molten battlefield. These guys punched in. He's still alive with 3 wounds left, thankfully. Across here, 1 single wound lost. The Fire Warrior squad there moraled out, so they went running. Yeah, don't have too much left, only the best of the best, and thin numbers across the field for both sides. So we'll go into turn 2, see what happens. Farsight Enclaves, return fire. And we'll start off with orbital debris. Continues to rain down. 6s, triple 6s. 1 6, 2 5s. Damn. I actually forgot triple 6. And I'm just going to use it on these long fangs here. D3. Command point. D3. 2 and 2 left alive. 2 dead. Boom. Another victory points for Glory Seeker. The objective of this game, to just, not enough to simply defeat your foe, they must be humbled. Their greatest weapons annihilated. So that's what I've done there, wiped out their greatest heavy weapons, and we'll continue into Tau turn 2. Alright, so Sky on his last weapons platform, he's moving 4 inches, so just ejecting himself out of that combat. Crisis suits zooping up there. Got the Glory Seeker, you get double the points value if they're a character, vehicle, or monster. So that's 20 points there for me. But alternatively, that's 28 points for my opponent. And currently I'm sitting on 10, my opponent's sitting on 5. Yeah, and only turn 2, geez. We go hard or go home, hey. These guys moved into here, Cadre Fireblade, jumped in the crater. Maybe we can get rid of these guys. Oh, all of them out of cover, so that's pretty good. Crew Tracker, Diet Grek, hero of the Blackstone Fortress, scrambling up the ladder behind cover here. So go into the shooting phase and take out some more targets. Alright, so end of the turn for the Tau, turn 2. Heavy fire's gone on, burst cannons blown apart 4 Grey Hunters here. Even on his last legs, he continues to be a weapon of destruction, but also a prize target for the Glory Seeker objective. We hold nothing back when it comes to the Fate of Atreus campaign. Just a classic multi-wargamer campaign. If you want more quality action from me, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let's put a bit of a plug there, mid-episode plug. These dudes fired in, wiped out the Dreadnought. Luckily, and that was with a flamer attack as well, so that was pretty good value. Took out just one intercessor. So yeah, thinning out more numbers. It's pretty neck and neck. I'm on like 36 points after that last one. 30. And my opponent's on 5. So soon to change as we go into his turn 2, the Space Wolves. Stay with us, Whānau. Alright, in the movement phase for the Space Wolves, turn 2. Librarian, Rune Priest, Iron Priest, climbs up to the top of the building. He's looking to smite out some key targets. 2 intercessors tracking across this way, and the rest of the mob piling in on the poor old Riptide. So going to Psychic phase next. Oh, but also orbital debris continues to rain down from the skies. 3 orbital debris rolls on 6s. Nothing. Smiting.
Smite that.
Yeah. Oh! Perils. No command points. So lovely perils to the Rune Priest. He's distracted by the numerous losses of his men, and the Chaos forces attempt to ensnare him. Suffers 3 devastating mortal wounds, but he does not stop his psychic assaults. He's going to do what that Hurricane Wolf one. Hurricane Wolf ability onto these guys. Another perils, double sixes. Double sixes.
That goes off.
Does it go off on a 5?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I think it goes off on a 6. Alright, so some firepower dedicated into the Riptide. 5 hits. 5 2-up saves and 1 wound left. So fail any of these 2-ups and it's game over for the Riptide. Oh, but he's got 1 command point and now he's got 0 command points. Great. great work. Jeez. Hopefully, does it blow up? Let's hope it blows up. Alright, so a random stray bullet manages to pierce the heavy armor of the elite Riptide battlesuit. And for some reason, it doesn't even blow up. It's pretty strange. If it did blow up, roll a 6. Wouldn't have blown up anyway, but yeah, so he's gone. And that's 28 points to my opponent now, so he's like on 30...
3?
Yeah, 33. What am I on?
30.
Ooh. Is that the end of your turn?
No. Good God, no. They're going to shoot now.
So successfully takes out the devilfish, bring him up now to 45 to my 30, and he's going to make some charges before he ends his turn. So another long turn too. Alright, so Terminators charged up onto this, into the crisis suits, and these 2 into them. Going to overwatch with both units. Alright, so managed to take out 1 Terminator and 1 Intercessor with the overwatch fire, and we'll go into assaults. So my opponent's punching in 8 power fist attacks, 8 minus 1, so 8 hitting on 4s. Oh, 1 hit. That's it. That's when you're hitting with power fist. That's 1 hit, my friend. Oh, you should have seen. He just tried to measure if they're in range of the captain.
3 more ones.
Oh,
it's
great
a
work.
fair.
Great work. 1 hit.
It's a fair one.
So that is strength 8 to 7. So 1-3. Oh! Get out of my town! Get out of my town! Woo! Tower all day, baby. Tower all day. That's 8. That's 4 Terminators. Watch me zoom out of this battle. Boom. Zoom. Zoom, zoom. Yeah. I'm not down or out. Alright, so end of the Space Wolves turn 2. Here's the last remaining units on the battlefield. These guys managed to kill the final Intercessor, putting me up to 39, to my opponent's 45. A spicy game. I thought I was going to throw the game and get bored, but I reckon I could actually win as we move to turn 3. So stay with us, whānau. We'll come back, Tau, movement phase, turn 3. Kicking off the turn 3 straight away, orbital debris. 6s. Oh, 1 6. 1 delicious 6 into that guy right there. Rune Priest. 3 or higher. Oh! Oh, he's dead! He's dead! Alright, so there's the game changer, the orbital debris that's going to keep dropping down on the battlefield. Boom, knocked him out, double points. I'm on 49, my opponent's 45. So in the space of a second, I've taken a triumphant lead. We'll come get through with the rest of the shooting phase. Oh, movement phase. Woo! Battle for Atreus. Alright, end of movement phase for the tower turn 3. My opponent's gone and done some calculations. Apparently, he's overcosted some of his guys, so I'm 43, he's 43. What a coincidence. But anyway, moved these guys backwards behind the pipe, jetted these guys across over to rumble with the Primaris captain. Terminators a good distance away, as well as these Grey Hunters, but still in range of devastating fire. So we'll go into the shooting phase now. Alright, so cinematic shot here. The Fire Warriors blew out 3 of the 4-man squad, 1 lone target left. Crew tracker from the Blackstone Fortress, Greg, is going to fire in with his crew rifle. Alright, finally, so end of the turn for the Tau, turn 3. Managed to bring down the Primaris Wolf Lord down to 3 wounds remaining. Wiped out that squad there, and locking up behind this Promethean pipe. Crew tracker, ample sniping opportunities here. So I'm on 47, my opponent's on 43 points as we move into Space Wolves turn 3. Alright, so that's the end of movement phase for the Space Wolves. He's going to use orbital debris, and then my crew tracker is going to unleash some booby traps. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Great. Orbital debris is free for the Tau, and the crew tracker died Greg. He unleashed some booby traps earlier in the game. Concealed booby traps. Once per battle, at the end of your opponent's movement phase, you can choose an enemy unit, roll a d6. On a 4, the unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. Alright. So, do they step into any booby traps? Come on. 4+.
No.
Lucky. Alright, so the space captain lands a wound onto Diet Greg, bringing down a 1 wound remaining, ending his shooting phase. Anything else you want to do? Oh, you can only charge lesser guys. 10.
Yeah, might as well give it a shot.
Alright, 10-inch charge from the Terminators. No.
Yeah, that's all.
Alright, Overwatch fire into them. Alright, so end of turn 3, Space Wolves. Almost neck and neck. I think I'm up like 4 points. 4 points ahead of my opponent in a very, very close game. But it hasn't stopped yet. We'll go into Tau turn 4, see what happens. And Tau turn 4, kicking it off, orbital debris. Oh, nothing. Damn it. It's been an easy kill. Nothing from orbital debris. Alright, so end of movement phase for the Tau turn 4. Yeah, game gone on way longer than anyone expected. I was expecting to give up way earlier, but I really reckon I can win, so I'm trying now. It's a great thing when you see me try. These dudes fell out of combat, climbed up the rickety rail platform. Crisis suits jetted over to here, and Greg's ready to snipe down. So that's our last targets, this dude, these 4. Let's finish the game. Glory to the greater good. Alright, so end of Tau turn 4. Managed to wipe out the Primaris Wolf Lord and giving us 6 bonus points. So I'm on 57 to my opponent's 45. And what has been a tense game. He's just got these 4 Terminators left, hardy, resilient. Only thing that can really counter them is that, or orbital debris bombarding the battlefield. So we'll pray for that. We'll go into Space Wolves turn 4, see if they can do anything. 12 points behind to them. 3 orbital bomb debris attacks for the for the Space Wolves. Nothing. Alright, so Terminators, Wolfguard Terminators moved forward. Try to take down these dudes, brought down 4 of them, 1 remaining, and ending their turn. So no movements on the score tracker, 45 to the Space Wolves, 57 to the Tau. Going into turn 5, last turn. What a game. Alright, so final turn. Lost another Terminator thanks to orbital debris. And I think we're just going to call the game there. We've got Plasma guys, we've got Diet Greg. Yeah, we could have reckoned, yeah, who knows. Call the game there though, a Tau victory for the first battle report in about 2-3 weeks. A Tau victory, and the Tau are my army, so a victory to the maoriwargamer. And a victory for all viewers who watch the channel. I enjoy your support. But gee willikers, what a game that was there, whānau. A big massive game again. I thought after the first turn where the Tau were pretty pathetic. After that first turn, I was kind of losing all hope. But we managed to rally our forces, rally for hope and the greater good, and squeeze out the win. Yeah. I need more Tau units. If you can think of any Tau units to recommend me to help improve my use of the Tau, so I find them pretty useless. I managed to luck out here thanks to orbital debris and some other maneuvers. This guy, Greg, he's really cool in Blackstone Fortress, but he's pretty lame here. These guys, alright, their plasma doesn't do enough damage. Pretty lousy units on my side. So recommend me any forces. I'll be interested to hear from you. Space Wolves, they're your standard Space Marines. They did all right. Always resilient, always got some good shots. Those Fenrisian Wolves that we picked up, they did nothing at all. Gone in the blink of an eye. But yeah, pretty good game, pretty quality game. Join us next week for showdown number 2, Tau versus Space Wolves. We have some bigger units ready to roll for your enjoyment. And yeah, comment any stuff you want to see. I'm back with regular content there, hopefully. Let's see how I go. Right now I'm feeling pretty emboldened to say that I'll be back with regular. But who knows, I might get CBF. I mean, this was a long game as well, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm your humble host, the maoriwargamer, New Zealand's #1 YouTuber, who also does Let's Play videos, also in a certain age demographic, #1 in that. So subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family, your friends, your neighbours, your enemies. And thank you for watching once again. I am your host, maoriwargamer, ka kite, anō.